7 days after sleeping with Chike, Adana woke up at 3:17 a.m., coughing violently. She stumbled to the bathroom mirror and froze. One fat white maggot crawled across her lower lip and spoke in a tiny, clear voice. "He has a wife and 3 kids in Owerri." Before she could scream, 20 more erupted from her mouth, whispering, "He knew, he knew, he knew." The maggot wouldn't stop talking, and he had so much more to reveal. Mama Nkechi grips her daughter's hands at the dusty bus park. Her voice cracks with urgency. "Adana, listen to me carefully." She presses a small calabash into her daughter's palms. "This is protection oil, made from sacred roots and whispered prayers. Be careful who you share your body with." Mama's eyes fill with tears. Some bloodlines carry curses. They spread through intimacy. Adana shifts uncomfortably. "Lovers juju took your father from me. It feeds on secrets. It destroys from within." Adana forces a smile. "Mama, those are old village stories." She hoists her Ghana must go onto her shoulder. "Lagos is different. I make my own choices there." She kisses her mother's worn cheek. She smells the incense and shea butter that her mother always wore. The night bus engine blows to life. Adana climbs aboard, waving through the window. Mama stands alone, lips moving in silent prayer. The bus pulls away. Adana stares at the calabash in her lap. She tucks it deep into her bag. The hills fade into darkness behind her. Lagos city lights ahead. She has no idea this oil will be her only defense against what is coming. 7 years transformed Adana from a wide-eyed village girl into a force in Lagos' cutthroat advertising world. Assistant brand manager at Elite Creatives, Victoria Island's top agency. She commanded boardrooms with razor-sharp pitches, power suits, and bold Ankara prints. Her Lekki Phase 1 apartment was a testament to the hustle. But success demanded solitude, no time for love. Until her over-eager colleague, Ezinne, self-proclaimed matchmaker, dragged her to Club Vortex one Friday night. The club assaulted his senses. Afrobeat pounded the walls. Strobe lights sliced through sweat-drenched bodies. Air thick with perfume and smoke. Ezinne, in a glittering miniskirt, danced wildly. "Adana, loosen up. You earned this Pick Milk campaign win." Adana nursed the drink in a crimson bodycon dress, hugging every curve. She felt out of place until she saw him across the room. Chike was magnetic. Tall, athletic, fitted shirt clinging to broad shoulders. His British-tinged accent from business abroad winking her knees. He approached with a deal closing smile. "You look like the woman who owns the night. Mind if I join?" Their conversation flowed like the Niger River, smooth, electric. It boasted of importing luxury goods from Dubai and London. Merchandise, funding yachts, and private jets. When Adana probed about family, his eyes flickered. Complicated village roots in Imo. But the past is a cage. Let's build something new. By morning, they were tangled in her sheets, bodies moving as one. The romance was a fairy tale on steroids. Chike swept her on sunset cruises at Eco Atlantic, dolphins leaping like hired performers while he fed her strawberries. Badagry's secret beaches became their sanctuary, golden sand picnics of jollof and grilled fish, stolen kisses tasting of salt and longing. Gifts poured in, the cowrie shell necklace reminding her of home, exotic perfumes from Arabian souks, even a weekend Dubai shopping spree where he bought designer bags. Adana's Instagram exploded with "God when" comment under yacht party and beach date posts. But cracks appeared. His phone rang at odd hours, and he would step away, speaking in hushed tones. He would return with a kiss, hold family business, deflecting smoothly. Adana ignored her God's warnings, too intoxicated by the lifestyle. This is what success looks like, she thought. At work, her boss Emeka flirted relentlessly, hinting at promotions for favors. Adana, you are fire. Let's ignite something after hours. She shut him down, but the pressure mounted. Ezinne noticed Chike's evasiveness. Girl, check his socials. Something is off. Adana waved her off. Haters gonna hate. One moonlit night, desire consumed them in her apartment. Candles flickered, city lights sparkled below, village paintings on walls casting shadows. Sweating and breathless, he promised her a banana highland mansion, marriage and children. Adana believed every word, drunk on bliss. She fell asleep satisfied. He lay awake, staring at the ceiling haunted by ghosts. 7 days later, the curse struck. During a major pitch for the New Glow campaign, she felt a tickle in her throat. A small cough. She blamed Lagos pollution. She powered through, the team praising her performance. But that night, alone in the bathroom, she saw movement. The mirror fogged from her hot shower. She opened her mouth wide and gasped. A writhing maggot slithered out, dropping into the sink with a sickening plop. Her scream echoed through the empty apartment. She scrubbed her face raw, convincing herself it was stress-induced hallucination. Skipped meals. The next day, 2 more came, then 3. They emerged during lunch with Ezinne at a posh Ikoyi restaurant. Ezinne noticed her mood. What's wrong, Adana? You look like you have seen a ghost. She forced a smile, wrapping the maggot in a napkin. She couldn't accept the truth. Just a bug going around, she muttered, but anxiety gnawed at her. Things spiraled for Adana as the maggots intensified. During calls with Chike, they tumbled from her lips mid-sentence. It dismissed it as stress-induced hallucinations. Desperate, she visited Dr. Aisha at a reputable clinic towering among city skyscrapers. The doctor ran tests, sharp eyes, skeptical of superstition. Parasitic infection, she diagnosed, prescribing medication. Avoid contaminated food, water, even close contact. Adana nodded, swallowing the pills, hoping for relief. But that night, the maggots returned, whispering accusations. Liar, betrayal. They crawled from her nose, mouth, even her ears, terrorizing her. She couldn't shake the supernatural dread. She called her mother. Mama Nkechi's voice trembled with urgency. Adana, come home. This isn't ordinary sickness. The ancestors are speaking. The journey back home was rough. Bumpy roads, thick dust. Yam farms and mud house clusters passed by. Children playing under acacia trees. As the bus rattled, more maggots emerged, whispering Chike's secrets to the empty seats. Mama Nkechi waited at the family compound. Deep lines etched her face, keeper of ancient wisdom and herbal remedies. Walls are adorned with masks, cowrie shells, hanging beads. The air smelled of dried roots and burning incense. She chanted softly, eyes fixed on Adana. You have bound yourself to a cursed bloodline, the whispering curse. Manifest through the mouth, where lies and secrets are spoken. It spreads through intimacy, punishing deception. Adana sobbed, resisting. But Chike loves me. As she spoke, maggots spilled onto the floor. Mama crushed them beneath her heel, eyes blazing. We must uncover his truth. Honesty is the only way to break this chain. With Mama's guidance, Adana investigated Chike's past. He traveled to Imo, to his ancestral village. Rolling hills, sacred forests where elders gathered under baobab trees. The village elder, ancient with eyes like polished stones, listened to their story. His voice rumbled deep. The curse began centuries ago. A man stole a sacred amulet for colonial wealth. His betrayed wife summoned the spirit of wronged lovers. It sends maggots to his descendants, forcing hidden sins to surface, punishment passed down through generations. He spoke of Papa Obi, Chike's father, who had suffered the same after infidelity. The men carried it silently, transmitting it unknowingly. Adana's heart shattered. Did Chike know? She confronted him, luring him back to Club Vortex under pretense of reconciliation. The club paused with energy, but Adana stood firm. Seated in a shadowy booth, she challenged him. Why didn't you tell me? Chike's face drained of color, charm evaporating. Patrons stared as she spoke, maggots dropping from her mouth. He pulled her outside into the humid night air. I thought I had escaped it. His voice cracked. My family hid my marriages, my lies, in my hometown. I have a wife and children. You were my escape from the curse. He had seen visions, ex-lovers written in agony, abandoned while maggots consumed them. Adana recalled, betrayal burning. You poisoned me! More maggots erupted from her skin, chanting, deceiver, abandoner. The cause intensified. Under the full moon, Mama Nkechi, Papa Obi, the village elder, and Ezine gathered Adana and Chike in the sacred grove. Drums hummed low rhythms, fireflies dancing like spirits. Papa Obi, burdened by ancestral guilt, pushed his son forward. Confess fully, or it devours us all. Chike collapsed to his knees, tears soaking the earth. I have been married twice. I maintain love affairs to preserve appearances. Each lies awakens the cause. As he spoke, maggots burst from his body, the cause turning on him. The circle chanted, burning pungent herbs, pouring libations scorching like truth. The maggots turned to ash, their whispers silenced by wind. Adana didn't love him anymore, but she forgave him for her own freedom. The body remembers what the heart forgets, she said, echoing her mother's wisdom. Weeks later, Adana rebuilt her life in Lagos. Ezine stayed close, inseparable like sisters. Mama Nkeji visited often, proud of her daughter's resilience. Chike lived with his shame vanishing from sight. But somewhere in Abuja, a beautiful young woman just opened a new DM. Adana learned what her mother tried to teach her from the beginning. Intimacy without honesty is a curse waiting to happen. The glitter of wealth, the charm of smooth words, the thrill of Instagram perfect romance, none of it matters if the foundation is built on lies. Our ancestors knew the truth. The body remembers what the heart forgets. Before you share your body, demand the truth. Before you dismiss the warnings, remember, some bloodlines carry consequences no doctor can cure. Love built on deception doesn't just break hearts, it destroys souls. Warriors, if this story spoke to you, hit that like button and subscribe for more untold African tales. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. More powerful stories await.